Hey, what's up everybody? Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing another reaction suggestion. If you're new to my channel, I know, it's repetition, every day saying always the same thing. But what you want is the nature of those type of videos. Imagine somebody that doesn't know gets introduced at least to this weirdness. Anyway, today, Giovanni, I'm pronouncing his name in Italian because I always make a mess pronouncing Giovanni in Portuguese. Great supporter of this page. As soon as you comment, I'm going to pin your comment, very telling me many times, Marcelo Falcao, me de Motivo from Team Maya. Okay, let's do this. And also, guys, please go subscribe and hit the notification bell. A lot of you tell me that you don't get notified, and also all of this drown helps this channel. Picture this. I just had a cold shower. That's why. You go like, you go all Vimoff.
É engraçado, às vezes a gente sente, fica pensando que está sendo amado, está amando, e que encontrou tudo que a vida poderia oferecer. Em cima disso a gente constrói os nossos sonhos, os nossos castelos, e cria um mundo de encanto onde tudo é...
Okay, I love both microphones right off the bat. Oh man, I gotta get my hands sooner or later on some of those microphones. Awesome. Very nice, this reggae style. I didn't expect this at all. Much more of a rap reggae flow. Rasta. Very nice vibe.
Tudo é belo.
Down.
Até que a mulher que a gente ama vacila e põe tudo a perder. Vacila e põe tudo a perder.
Me dá motivo.
Estou vendo a hora de te perder.
That's actually pretty good. I thought that was really Tim Maya using a loop underneath his voice. Nice growl. There's a little bit of in the voice. Very nice. Sounds like a little bit Tim Maya.
Vai ser agora. Estou indo embora. O que fazer? Estou indo embora. Não faz sentido ficar contigo. Melhor assim. E é nessa hora que o homem chora. A dor é forte demais pra mim. Já que você quis assim, tudo bem. Fazer o quê? Cada um do seu lado. A vida é isso mesmo. Não pense diferente. A vida é isso mesmo.
It's also kind of difficult actually to talk on the song, of course, it's a way of telling the story, but it's actually still pretty difficult. At least I find it kind of difficult, and also I find it very fun and entertaining. I always say this, not always. Sometimes I do when this comes up. In Naples, where I come from, in the south, we have a tradition of popular music, kind of folkish in the terms, like really for the people, like very much kind of we call it neo-melodic. Okay, I had a moment because I was remembering all those artists. Kidding aside, there's a lot of those artists which somehow in the south of Italy, in Naples especially, we have a big influence from the Mediterranean area of Mid-East. So there's a lot of sonority which they kind of get Arabic, Moorish, so to speak, also because we were under the influence occupation in the past, that history. That's what happened. So some of that stayed in the way of singing. So a lot of those songs, we call it neo-melodic. And I have this association with the talking of music because a lot of those artists, when the song starts, they start to talk. You know, the song starts and then it goes like, sì, perché io stavo là, e quando ti ho visto non ce la facevo più, e quando mamma ti mette che non ti potevo fare. Something like that.
Não faz sentido ficar assim. Melhor ficar desse jeito. Melhor assim. Melhor assim.
Meu motivo foi jogo sujo e agora eu fujo pra não sofrer. Fui teu amigo.
Man, Falcao, very nice. You know, like I'm curious if he does also more kind of rap flow in the, you know, in the tradition of hip hop or the American style of rap, you know, from the 70s or 80s, mostly 80s. Kind of curious. He has a very nice melodic voice. From this, I would say perhaps he's more into the reggae kind of direction, more melodic in their way. So it's familiar, the name. Did we do it? I don't remember if we did it in a live.
Quis me perder. Agora é tarde.
Nice, powerful voice.
Tem mais jeito. O teu defeito não tem perdão. Eu vou à luta, que a vida é curta, não vale a pena sofrer.
I swear to God, like I know Brazil is very musical, but it feels like the majority of the, you know, the majority of the artists, they're just born with the guitar on their hands. It's a little bit like in the Philippines, you know. Actually, now I haven't done reactions to the Philippines artists in a while, but we should, because also for my Brazilian audience, I mean, as Brazil is super musical, so like for instance, like it feels like everybody's born with the guitar in the hands, or it's capable of just, you know, going with the rhythm. It's just crazy. Same thing in the Philippines. Everywhere it's like a freaking singer, like incredible singers. So it's really peculiar, those areas where it's more concentrated, the amount of ease with which people pick up music and perform music. So much fascinating, at least for me, that I'm learning through those reactions all of those things about this planet where we do live, it does spin, we do move, and it's not flat. It's not. I don't know what they told you. It's not.
Você foi tudo a perder. Não podia me fazer o que fez. E por mais que você tente negar, me dê motivo. Pode querer, eu vou sair por aí e mostrar que posso ser bem feliz. Encontrar alguém que saiba me dar motivo. Pode querer, você pode mais tudo a perder. Não podia, mas que você tente negar, me dê motivo. Pode querer, eu vou sair e mostrar que posso ser bem feliz.
Nice. It's very nice because, you know, the beat, it's mellow, just keeps going, you know, with this nice reggae. But he's doing a lot, all those little things with the trumpets and also with his voice and the intensity that changes. Very good. Also, thumbs up for the vocalist in the background. I don't need them so much, but, you know, I can see that creates that enough wall of sound to sustain its belting, which is pretty awesome. He has a very nice voice, powerful voice, powerful voice. Even though like sometimes people misplace like extension in terms of range with volume. You know, for instance, like here, the range it's more or less, I think, from hearing. I'm not like a specialized super duper. You know, like professor or something that I understand those things. I myself, I'm a self-taught, and I'm still learning every day. So I say those things out of intuitions a little bit, out of ear. And it feels like, the notes are not still in the sort of baritone range, They're not incredibly high, but there's so much resonance and power into it that it's pretty awesome. You'll see what I mean if you hear other artists which they go much higher and the voice is brighter, Very, very good though. To me, personally, even though I like high voices a lot, but I also enjoyed this very, very much. The power, the resonance, the fact that you can pinpoint a voice out of so many. And it really does sounds a little bit like Tim Maya, which
Pode que você foi faz tudo a perder. Não podia. Depois que você me tirou, me deu motivo.
very nice.
Pode querer, eu vou sair por aí.
Ooh.
Alguém que saiba me dar.
Oh, actually, it's a pity. It's a pity that they're cutting him off with the fade out. He's going like full on in this part. Super awesome. That kind of like really desperation, passion. Look at that. Wow, super nice. Marcelo Falcao, mega thumbs up, man. Really, really nice interpretation. It's just in the blood, those people that are just, I don't know. It's just fantastic to see. It's amusing, and also you kind of like jealous in a good way. Like some people are just so incredibly at ease with their voice and the way they can express, and they're melodic. And this is, don't forget, this is a live performance. The pitch was fantastic. All those little things. I mean, really, really nice, guys. Giovanni, thank you so much for the suggestion. I will remember to, I always forget because I read so many comments that I'm like, so if I remember another time, I will always tell whoever did whatever what. I'm getting lost. Go subscribe. I'll see you later.